way for me to get this same thing done, but for less money. And then you also want to look at, is the work that they're doing quality? Is it worth paying less, or should I be paying more? So there's one reason why some authors may spend more money than other authors to publish their book is just knowledge. And so, you could spend a little bit of money, or you can spend thousands upon thousands of dollars because you just don't know what you don't know. So it's best to just look into every part about what it takes to publish a book. That way, when you're speaking to people, you know what you're talking about, at least a little bit, right? And then the things that you don't know or you're curious about, or you just still don't know, because when you don't have all the information, you go in there blindly. So you can look up things on the internet. There's plenty of places to look and research to tell you what it takes to fully publish a book. Another reason why some authors may spend more money than other authors to publish their book is because of time. Some people get impatient and or they're stuck at a certain point, and they'll just say, "Okay, I just want to finish this up. I need someone to help me complete the rest of it." They don't want to take the time to actually do what's necessary for the next step of their book. So they're in a hurry, so they're willing to pay whatever's necessary to get that part out of the way. Or they just feel like, this isn't my part, this is not my lane. So yeah, I'm going to have to really pay for this part because I'm not that knowledgeable. It goes back to, if you have the knowledge, then you'll spend less money because you will know more. Another reason why some authors may spend more money than others to publish their book is because they're consulting people who charge more. And if you are in the lane of just writing the book and that's all that you're going to do is write it, but you're not in the lane of editing and laying out, designing, doing your cover, then yes, you are going to spend more because you're consulting all of these other people. Maybe your entire project is done by one person other than you writing the book. And so therefore you're just relying on them and the price they gave you, instead of really looking into, are there other varying prices? Is there a way for me to get this same thing done, but for less money? And then you also want to look at, is the work that they're doing quality? Is it worth paying less, or should I be paying more? So there's all these different things that you have to weigh out. But sometimes the people that we consult, they charge a lot of money, and so therefore we suffer. Another reason why one author may pay more than another author to publish their book is because they don't want to do the research for their particular book. Maybe it's just too much for them to handle. They have the idea, but they don't have the background or the knowledge to actually complete the book. So they hire a ghostwriter. And ghostwriters can be very inexpensive, and then they can go run the gamut for thousands and thousands of dollars. But you could have a great book. But if you're not going to write the book, then you're going to be paying someone else to write this book for you. And therefore, it's going to cost you because they're spending the time. So you're paying them for their time. But if you do the actual research for your book, then you cut all that cost out. One other reason why one author would pay more than another author to publish their book is the platform that they're using to actually publish the book. Some platforms are free. They just need you to have it laid out well and designed properly, have your cover. You can upload it to the platform, and as you make sales, then basically then the platform would take their cut. And then you have other platforms that are saying, okay, you can be on this platform, But we want a fee first, because we're going to market you to not only this group of people, but it's going to be global. So you have varying rates for different platforms and how much exposure you're going to get. So you could be spending no money versus spending some money to gain the exposure. So this is how an author can spend more money. And I'm not saying this is not a good thing, because I have invested in some of my books to be on other platforms, not just the traditional ones, the heavy hitters, but it gained me more exposure and I was seen in other places. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. Take care.